We've got news on Paint the Night, a movie that Disney is not going to make, and Star Wars Secrets of the Empire coming to downtown Disney in January. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Fresh Baked. Before we begin on these news items, I want to ask everybody to take a second and to subscribe to our channel and to like this video. We would appreciate that very much. Thanks a lot, guys. Fresh Baked. All right, guys. Well, we've got some great news for you Paint the Night fans, really for fans of nighttime entertainment, I guess, in general, hopefully. You'll recall earlier this year at D23, they said that Paint the Night is going to be returning, but returning to DCA. And now it sounds like it's officially coming back next summer, summer of 2018. And it appears to be in alignment with Pixar Fest that's happening over at Disneyland. Next summer, we're supposed to be getting the Pixar Play Parade over at Disneyland as part of Pixar Fest, as well as a new Pixar-themed fireworks show. And then Paint the Night is going to be moving over to DCA. There's also a rumor going around that we're getting a new float for Paint the Night. Speculation is that it's Inside Out themed, which is great. I think the Inside Out characters are perfectly suited for Paint the Night. They're very colorful and would lend themselves nicely to a brightly lit costume. There are also rumors going around that World of Color may be going offline next summer, possibly for a new rewrite, maybe for a new Halloween-themed World of Color, which would be great. I think we all want to see a Halloween-themed World of Color. I know I do. What about you guys? So it sounds like we just got to wait a little while for the return of Paint the Night, but along with it, we may get some new, exciting nighttime entertainment. We just have to deal with a little quiet period during the winter holiday. Meanwhile, you know what we hear all the time from Disney? Is that Disney is planning to do a movie. A live-action remake of an animated film, or a Star Wars spin-off, or another half dozen Marvel films, or a sequel, or a prequel, or a reboot. But what we rarely hear is that Disney is planning to not do a movie, or rather that they're going to cancel a movie. And that is the fate, it seems, for the planned animated film Gigantic, which is a telling of the Jack and the Giant Beanstalk story. The film was originally announced at the 2015 D23 Expo, and was going to be directed by the Inside Out writer Meg LaFauve. Not sure how far along they were, but these films usually take at least 4 years to make, so we have to assume that there was at least a reasonable amount of investment put in already. Having said that, usually when a film gets stuck, or in the words of Ed Catmull, who was the animation studio's president, it just wasn't working, that sounds like writing. It sounds like they got stuck in the telling of the story, and not in the actual formal production, the animation or the lighting of the film. But you know, maybe this is a good thing. Maybe Disney has just saved themselves a whole bunch of money. Let's take a look at the recent history of this kind of film in Hollywood. Another studio back in 2013 did Jack the Giant Slayer, and it was a monumental failure. $200 million budget, and it grossed $65 million worldwide. Meanwhile, we have Disney's BFG, $140 million budget, $57 million gross, one of the biggest busts in recent memory for the studio. And then there's the more modestly budgeted A Monster Calls, which was just $43 million and even had some critical acceptance. That film did $3.7 million gross. And you heard that right, I looked it up twice. That's less than $4 million gross. So best as I can tell, nobody cares about movies with kids and giants. Nobody's going to see these movies. And like I said before, it's possible that Disney may have just saved themselves $100 million. And finally, it was formally announced today that Star Wars Secrets of the Empire will officially open on January 5th at downtown Disney in Anaheim. If you're unsure what this is, Secrets of the Empire is a hyper-realistic, whole-body, fully immersive virtual reality experience. Guests physically walk through and interact with the game site, but it's all done via the virtual reality headsets. It's called The Void, and it seems like one-of-a-kind entertainment. But like a lot of video game trailers that we watch, it should be noted that this is not actual quote-unquote gameplay. This is the proverbial cutscene. But even considering this, I feel like these cutscenes actually help put us in the scene and get us in the mood, so hopefully they are included with the experience. You can get tickets at thevoid.com. They're $30 each. As a matter of fact, I've already purchased 4 tickets for us on January 6th, so we're going to have a review for you guys right out of the box, and I'm really looking forward to this. Okay, that's it for today, guys, but as always, we want to hear your thoughts. Can you wait another 9 months for Paint the Night? Do you want a Halloween World of Color? Do you care at all that the Gigantic film has been canceled? And are you game for that new Star Wars Secrets of the Empire VR experience coming to downtown Disney in Anaheim, and also at Disney Springs in Florida? Let us know in the comments below, and until next time, don't forget to love Disney every day and fresh baked!